January 1st, 1895. Damn! He was brought into this world. Raised in Washington, D.C., Hoover seemed to lead a pretty standard life. He was born into a two-parent household consisting of his mother Anna Marie and his father Dickinson Naylor Hoover. Be sure to remember this guy though. He'll be important later. But before I get into the reason some people believe Hoover is of Chocolate King descent, I'll ask a question. Why do you think someone would go out of their way to pass as white? Well, if you answered, because it's the 1800s, if you were black, you were most likely treated like dog shit, then you're right. White passing holds many benefits for those wishing for a cozier lifestyle. This thug shit ain't for the weak, and I'll tell you what. And Hoover, supposedly, did just that. Remember his dad? You know, the f***ed up looking one? Yeah, records aren't exactly sure where he comes from. Ancestry of Hoover's mother can be traced back to Switzerland, but the dad comes up blank. Not only that, but Hoover himself was quite peculiar. You see, he didn't exactly have a birth certificate until about 40 years after his birth, around the time his mother died. Can y'all hear me? Hey. Oh, good. I think the broadcast might have gotten interrupted, and it's eerily similar to what would happen in the Federal Bureau of Investigation, better known as the FBI. You see, when you join the FBI, you have to do an extensive background check to see if you're really fit for the job, you know? Can't have hooligans on the bureau and shit. And this was standard procedure that applies to everyone, except J. Edgar Hoover. You see, whenever faculty asked or got too nosy and tried to peek at Hoover's past, they always came up short. Short of information and short of a job, because Hoover would fire their ass. Fuck around to find out seemed to be Hoover's policy. And if you put your nose where it wasn't supposed to be, you learn this the hard way. So, what is the name of the game? Or, allow me to reiterate, what was J. Hoover doing? Well, you poor thing, the answer is simple. He was white passing. White passing essentially is giving up your colored ancestry for the sake of higher social and racial standing. And that's precisely what Hoover did. Yeah, according to blank, they believe Hoover's bloodline has been seasoned. Only when Hoover was born was the percentage small enough to be insignificant. But this is just another reason Hoover is believed to be black, or rather, mixed. So, let's wrap up by going over everything we know so far. Number 1. J. Edgar Hoover was a tremendous op towards anything dealing with black people, going as far as wiretapping and sending info to break up organizations from the inside. Being an absolute extremist, he used any means necessary, which made people wonder what black folks had done to him. Number 2. He was very secretive when it came to his past, going so far as to fire staff that dared to snoop around in his business, and even making his own birth certificate 40 years late. Crazy shit, by the way. And number 3. I don't have a number 3. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Y'all take care, bruh. But J. Edgar Hoover, all I want to say is, use it.
Damn! They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge.